What's going on, y'all? Hey, this is another one I've been thinking about for the past couple of days about how I was going to do it. Now, this here, I know for a fact, and I have firsthand experience and knowledge of this. I've been in construction for over 30 years, and back when I was starting in the trade, there were very few Mexicans in the trade, but over the years they just kept coming and kept coming and kept coming, all right? And then a lot of them didn't speak English. There was only a few of them that spoke English and was relaying to everybody else, okay? Now that I know for a fact. I've been in crews to where there was only one, maybe two that knew some English and stuff, but they said that they didn't. Well, the thing is that the cartels use people to come across the border. They have safe houses here and they charge them, okay, rent or their payment. What they will do is they will get them on at a company somewhere somehow and get them in under the rug kind of deal, under the table. They don't have to do a lot of paperwork because they're not going to use them for very long. It's just the way it is. Well, what they do is the company will pay them, like, say, $7 an hour. Okay, but the check will be made out to them and it'll all go into a certain account, and only one or two people have got control over the whole account, and will only pay them like $4 an hour. You see, and then we'll take out like their room and board and all this, wherever they stay. It doesn't matter. They have safe houses and everything all through the cities everywhere. They have outliers and things like that as well. Yes, all of that is a whole network of people, and it's all rigged up with the cartel's help and the underground kind of things that happens in all of our cities every day. Every day. Now, that's only one part of it. The other thing too is the cartels are literally, you see all the tire shops and things like that, they're springing up all over the place, and these Mexican restaurants and yada yada. That's because a lot of the cartels are financing people over here to build businesses and help funnel things back to the cartels, because the border and everything is getting more and more tougher to get things across for marijuana and all of it. Marijuana is the cash crop. Everybody knows that. But there are a lot of other illicit drugs coming across. You've heard about the fentanyl now and all. Well, many moons ago and all this, over year and year after year after year, has always been the marijuana and the meth and now the ice and all that kind of stuff. It just keeps progressing and getting tougher and harder drugs and everything. Yeah, that's all it does. And they've got a highway through Mexico all the way up into the U.S. Interstate 35 comes in at Brownsville, Texas, right there, tip of South Texas, and goes all the way up and literally to Illinois. And all those highways that split and just go around all over the place. Yeah. The southern tip of Texas and all going up into the southern states where it splits, going to Florida and Texas, or Florida and Texas, or the West Coast, wherever you are, you get it. Well, those southern highways are very, very highly watched just because of the trafficking that happens from the southern border. You get what I mean? Now, Miami Vice, that was another thing. That was the other deal, in the south, southern deal, and that's why the Coast Guard have got some things. And if you don't know anything about this, look up the narco subs. Yeah, the cartels have submarines. Check that out. But that's, people need to really realize how everything is intertwined. And we've all went to those Mexican tire shops, you know. the new Mexican restaurants that are popping up here and there and all that. Yeah, find out who they're financed by, who owns them, and yada yada. Who owns the chain? Well, who's running it? You know what I mean? Yeah, you might be quite surprised about that a little bit. So that's how they do it. They've got people here. They have their own little network. Like I said, the government is also letting these people in and giving them phones to where they can literally just bam and then give all of them a message to do whatever. So that's just, I wanted y'all to know how some things happen. I've lived in Texas all my life and I've seen it. I've dealt with them and yeah, been in some pretty tough situations. So, yes, I know what I'm talking about. This is just a big game and it all has to do with money. And it's the cartels highway and everybody, the mob and everything else, every type of organization, crooked government as well. It's all intertwined, my friends. And this is what we're seeing right now, is it all coming undone. Yeah. So they got a lot of people that have got those phones that they can send them all and then, a message all at once. You tell me, because they said, oh, it was only 2 or 3 million, and Tucker was like, no, it's more like 20 million and up. Yeah, I'm still looking for that video. I can't find it. I can't find it, but it was all the place to where the phones were concentrated that they were given to all these people, and it's southern border into Texas and across the southern states and all. Yes, yeah, military age males all coming over here with nice shoes, iPhones, and all that other kind of stuff, but they're getting away from a bunch of oppression. Right? Okay. So you see what I mean? We've got a lot of people, and now China's in South America, south of the Panama Canal. Look into it. Russia, China, and Iran. Been there for a while. What do you think they'd like to hear? I got more, y'all. God bless the United States of America. Screw you, commies. Still the same old, same old. You know the drill. I'll be back, y'all. Later.